tides, and welcome to Starlight Wellness. Thank you for tuning into my station. And on today's video, I'm on my holiday, and I'm obviously, as you can see, in the sunshine on the beach. And I was guided by Spirit to actually relocate and to travel and to shift my energy somewhere where it's less dense, where it's more gentle, where the energy is more peaceful. Because we've had a lot of intense energetic weeks in the past year and the last few weeks. So I'm super grateful to be here right now and to make a video for all of you for the energy that's coming up this January 2017, which is a 10 universal year. 1 plus 0 equals 1, and 1 is for new beginnings. So it's also a year which is epic. It's an epic shift for a lot of people. It's a shift in our perspectives, a new beginning in how we perceive our consciousness and humanity as a whole. So it's a huge collective shift. And the beautiful thing was, I'll tell you a little story about my first few days on my holiday. I found a book in the hotel lobby, and I was just looking for something to read, and a book popped up at me, and it was called La Prophétie des Anges, which in French, I didn't even know. It was the Celestine Prophesy book by James Redfield. And after reading just the first 2 pages of the book, I realized it was the Celestine Prophecy book that somebody actually recommended for me to read not too long ago. And so it was a beautiful synchronicity and definitely not a coincidence that I found this book and was guided to now share it in this video. And before I get to a few quotes in the book, I wanted to talk about the new moon in Aquarius we just had. So I'm filming this on January 29th, which 2 plus 9 equals 11, which is a beautiful energy gateway of the twin energy, because it's like a 2 number. And there definitely is a balancing of masculine and feminine energies, and I'm already feeling that right now for myself on my holiday. But what I think is beautiful about this is that the feminine energy is obviously more spiritual. And we have a new moon in Aquarius, and Aquarius energy is all about new visions and futuristic views of the world and creating changes in how we perceive ourselves and our collective experiences. And so I don't think it's a coincidence that I found this book and I was guided to share some passages of the author's notes. And I'm going to first read them in French and then go over, kind of summarize what the author wrote in his notes. So the book is called The Celestine Prophecies by James Redfield, and it says here in French, Et si les coïncidences révèlent le sens de la vie, which means, do coincidences reveal the sense of our lives, basically. And so it talks about coincidences and the 3 main changes to humanity's consciousness that is happening right now. And it's stuff that I've been actually describing in a lot of my videos. And so this new moon in Aquarius is really bringing down this energy now and allowing us to experience it collectively. And the author talks about 3 ways of being, you know, a visionary in this new age kind of views. The first is that coincidences will start happening to people. Coincidences are to be noted by people, like to make that coincidences do happen, and they are synchronicities, and there's something that we should pay attention to. The second thing is that our consciousness will become more intuitive. So us as individuals, we will become more intuitive, and collectively we will also have an increase in our intuition. The third thing he talks about is a third energy, which is what I talked about in my Energy Basics 101 video briefly, is that this 5th dimensional living is a higher state of energy. And it's like the 6th sense. It's like a very futuristic form of energy that is invisible to the eye. It's an energy that is etheric in nature, but it's there, and it's something that Einstein and, you know, all the quantum physicians describe and talk about, and the author goes into that. So I just wanted to read to you the first 2 pages, and I hope this inspires anyone to read this book if you're also so guided. And yeah, so it says here, depuis plus d'une demi-siècle, une nouvelle conscience s'est fait jour dans l'esprit humain, une conscience que l'on ne peut qualifier que transcendante de spirituelle. Si vous êtes en train de lire ce livre, vous ressentez sans doute déjà ce qui se passe. Vous le sentez au-dedans de vous-même. Nous sommes à ce moment précis de notre histoire tout particulièrement en harmonie avec le processus de la vie, et savons acquérir ces événements qui surviennent comme par hasard, juste au bon moment, nous font croiser les individualités adéquates et impriment une nouvelle direction et une nouvelle inspiration à notre existence. Sans doute, plus aucune autre communauté, à aucune autre époque, nous l'avons intuition que ces événements mystérieux recèlent un sens caché plus élevé. Nous comprenons que le sens de la vie réside dans un développement progressif et élément spirituel. Aventure magique et chanteresse, aucune religion, aucune philosophie n'ont encore pu mener à terme. And so, as the book says, it says here that we have entered a new era, a new spiritual era in our conscientiousness. I'm sorry, I had to move here. The water came up behind me. And so it says here that we're entering a new era in our conscientiousness, and that we definitely are going to be experiencing more coincidences, increased intuition, and awareness of a different energy that is happening in our human existence. And that's what the author notes in the first few pages, and I just felt it was so beautiful to read the passage for those of you who understand French. And sorry if my French wasn't too perfect. I'm just intermediate, but I definitely get a sense that this new moon in Aquarius is bringing in the feminine energies, the spiritual energies, because the feminine energies are more spiritual. So we're really bringing those into our reality and having ways to express and even explain these feminine energies, these spiritual energies, and to share our experiences when synchronicities and coincidences happen. So definitely this new moon in Aquarius is a time to look at our lives from a new existence, from a new perspective, and to integrate our feminine and masculine sides in our daily lives. And so I hope this helps anyone on their path. Thank you for tuning into my station, and I'm going to be off on holiday for a few weeks, so I am going to take time out for myself as I was guided. So thank you again for tuning in, and stay tuned for the eclipses that are coming up in February. We're going to have a solar and lunar eclipse in February, so it's going to be a big time astrologically speaking, and I'm going to make another video for that. So thank you again for tuning in to Starlight Wellness. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, and wish you lots of love. Take care. Bye.